It's a way to work out, play with a ball like a kid. And Sherman loves to play with balls, and I'm learning. I do too. Wait. I mean, no. Hello and welcome to Lockdown. I am one of your hosts, Daniel Wargo.
Hello, Daniel. I'm your other host, William Gabriel. It is a morning. We're back. We're actually doing an episode today. Daniel, would you like to tell them everything?
Yeah, we're back.
About your drinking problem continuing. Another week. Another week.
What is going on? What is going on?
What is going on?
Where
Last week we had a
coming from?
Last week we had an episode to do. A lot happened. I think there was a war, Daniel. We missed a whole war.
There was a whole war. We were talking so friendly and calm before this.
Yeah.
We had such love in our hearts. Mm-hmm. And then you come at me, we go live.
I'm a professional.
This is not professionalism. Surprising someone. No. Let me tell you something, William. I texted you days in advance saying, hey, days.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, by the way, I cannot do a podcast Friday morning.
Yeah, it's a busy week. And we decided that you need to go to rehab. But I do think we found a place. It's it's right by the beach.
I don't understand what is going on.
It's fine. I think the important thing is we're back. Okay. We're back this week.
You're just throwing me under a bus that doesn't even belong to me. Check the receipts, bro.
Of the bus? How was your week, bus boy?
My week was nice.
You saw some friends, right? You saw some friends.
Yes. One of my best friends was visiting from New York.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we went to a wonderful, and I mean wonderful, little lunch brunchy kind of spot in Santa Ana, of all places.
Gypsy Den?
No, not
Gypsy Den.
It's
the only thing I know at Santa Ana.
There are more places there now. It's a different place than it used to be. She told me, well, it's so funny because she told me, I really want to go to Santa Ana because there's this little Mexican place that has chilaquiles and really good coffee, and I want to get a bag of coffee. And I was like, okay, whatever. And she had to pick up her marriage license so in Santa Ana. So I was like, great, we'll go to this little Mexican joint, whatever, you know.
This is a crazy story. There's a marriage license.
Yeah, I know. And they thought I was the husband. It was very confusing.
You should have just You should have just lied. That's what I would have done.
I yes and, you know. Yeah. I yes and everything.
Whatever you want, honey. Yeah, could we get a copy of the marriage? Could we get two? Just two.
I need a copy of the marriage just in case.
I need to show it to my parents.
But this is the wrong name here. This isn't my name.
Witness protection, baby. Witness protection.
Anyway, so we went to the restaurant, and it was like hipster Silver Lake vibes, which that
is kind of Santa Ana now, right?
It is, but it's in my mind because we went to high school there in 2007 when Santa Ana was not that kind of place.
We just knew there was a Starbucks at one corner, and we were like, if you walk a couple streets over, there's a Starbucks, and that's all we do.
And Burger King aplenty.
Well, Burger King was inside of the school. Like, you literally just turned your head out of school, and you're like, Burger King for me.
Yep. I know.
And now I don't eat there anymore. Too much.
They got their new chicken sandwich looks bussin'.
It looks just huge. I don't know that it looks good. It just looks big.
It looks good. Really? You don't think it looks crispy?
I don't know. I don't have a dog in the fight in the chicken war yet. I don't feel like a true contender has come. There's clearly a war. McDonald's.
I understand
Wendy's,
in the business
Burger
sense
King,
there's a war.
Popeyes.
But we're winning.
Chick-fil-A. KFC's in the game now. People are going to KFC again. America's in a weird place, Daniel. I don't know.
Will these companies, they're at war with each other for our money, but we're winning. There are amazing chicken sandwiches everywhere you look.
That's true.
I could throw anything from this location and hit a good
there
chicken
are some
sandwich.
Wingstop locations that just don't have chicken wings.
I
They just don't have them because they're all going in to a McDonald's, a KFC, the huge Burger King. Like, how many chickens is in that Burger King one? There's at least 7 chickens in that patty.
It's not a chicken wing.
I know.
So, but why don't they have the chicken sandwich problem? Is not part of the wing shortage.
I don't know. Feels like it's.
Why are they growing these chickens without wings? I don't even know. Things are getting crazy in this chicken world we live in. But I'm so excited.
So how was the
it.
hipster food?
God, I had an amazing chicken sandwich last night. I'll tell you about that later.
Okay.
The hipster food was great. I had a michelada, but it was a green michelada. It had tomatillo and pineapple.
Cultured over here.
Oh, it was so good. It was my first time eating at a restaurant in a very long time.
Were you inside?
It was like indoor-y, but it wasn't indoor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the only table available. It was very spaced out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Here we are.
Sounds like a good week. Sounds like a pretty good week.
Yeah, $60. And I forgot restaurants are expensive.
Yeah. Paying for more than just the food. You're not just taking that shit in a bag and running away to a nearby park or your home. They're giving you a place to sit. They're giving you a bathroom. Someone's taking care of you. You don't think that's worth a little extra, Daniel?
I still had to stand at the counter and order.
Oh, God forbid standing.
But I am drinking their coffee. I got a bag of their coffee.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good. It's got cinnamon and orange rinds in it. It's called Cafe Cultura.
Is that why you're so humped up this morning, this coffee?
I think so, man.
I think there's cocaine in it, too.
That's and the cocaine, yeah. Well, yeah. I did just at least 6 bumps. Maybe it was 7. I stopped counting after 5.
It's a Wall Street Monday over here. Oh, my God. Well, I had an interesting week.
Saturday.
It was
yeah.
I got hit by a car. The best part about it. No. Well, okay. That's a different story. That's a different part of the weekend. I didn't think we were going to talk about that on the show.
We can wait. We can save that.
We can save that.
Christy is throwing something at you in the future.
No, but my car was just graciously parked in a parking lot. And someone was like, I don't know how to drive. Smash that bad boy. And then ran away. It had Texas license plates. I blame Joe Rogan. I have complaints.
Joe Rogan?
Yes.
So you were involved in a hit and run?
Kind of. Like, I wasn't in the car.
So you were parked?
Yeah. And I wasn't even by it. And if I hadn't
see it.
Dude, if like these really nice people hadn't stopped, they fucking chased this dude down. They drove after him, filmed him, and got pictures of his license plate, and then parked by my car waiting for me to come back. All of this happened in maybe 3 minutes. Like, we were in and out. I have no fucking clue.
Wow. First of all,
what a dick.
Well, I guess that I get, but
these heroes,
these Americans, these citizens, these freaking neighbors. What good people? Where do these people live?
Dude, they had like kids in their car that are like waiting to go home, and it's like, no. This is important.
Wow.
I felt like I was in the 50s. It was fucking weird.
They've got those little money suckers.
And she's like, okay, text me your phone number, and then I'll send you pictures, and here's all our names.
Holy
like, my
mother.
girlfriend's right here, you guys. What are you doing?
They're like, is that a bruise under your eye?
So, are you guys okay?
Nice. It was nice to meet you. Sunglasses on, back in the car.
I'll have my insurance contact you later.
Right.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Then
so
later.
We went to downtown Disney the next day because I felt like shit. I was sad. I was sad about my car, so we went and got ice cream. So I also ate outside by people.
Nice.
It was a good time.
Salt and
yes, sir.
Great.
And you tried that lavender one? Holy shit.
Oh, the lavender one was good.
Mm-hmm. Like a
Okay.
honey lavender one, and then like vanilla something too. It was great.
Good. My favorite one from them is this one that's like kind of cookie dough, kind of very decadent.
Okay.
I don't remember what it's called. I
Kind
haven't
of
had it in
cookie
a while.
dough, kind of decadent is the name.
Cookie dough decadence.
Well, now that we're all hungry, should we do a bussin' or busted,
I
Danny?
think we should. And actually, I'm excited for this very, very important.
Okay. Actually, we didn't test if the audio is going to work on this, but I think it's going to be fine. Here we go.
We've never had an issue.
We've
so
never
don't
had
even
one
worry
yet.
about it.
I don't always do this, but I'm feeling nice. So let's pack my husband his lunch.
Okay.
Add some ramen to boiling water. We do not need the seasoning packet. Drain the noodles and set them aside and heat up a small skillet.
She's gonna add her
Tablespoon
own
of butter,
flavor.
About this much garlic.
Wow.
Soy sauce. Crushed red pepper.
a
I'm using
lot.
up some from a pizza restaurant. And about a fourth cup of brown sugar.
just
Stir it up and let it cook for a minute. We're coming to the garden to cut some green onions to
This is my
Casually.
future. This is my
add in your
future.
noodles and then just kind of stir them around in the
Wow.
sauce. Crack an egg in the
What?
side. Oh, this is chaos.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Okay,
put the
fixed
camera
it.
down for that
Shell.
one.
Just stir it around until it's all mixed and the egg is cooked.
Is there shell in
With
there?
green onions and everything but the bagel seasoning.
Sorry,
Look
husband.
at
Put it in his
that.
lunchbox. He's obsessed with these fruits. Some almonds, some
I mean,
little
just-
hearts. A couple of those
Do the hearts
breakfast
come with
burritos
this?
From earlier for his
How many
breakfast. He likes the purple ones. My kids hate 'em,
meals
so
is
he
he's
drinks
gonna
these in his
eat?
lunch.
Damn, I
Peanut
haven't had
butter,
a
honey
fucking
sandwich.
juice
This
box in
guy's-
forever.
This guy's eating a Kool-Aid on his lunch break?
Eating a Kool-Aid.
I mean, drinking it, whatever.
Eating a
You-
Kool-Aid?
You get it. You know where I'm going here.
I haven't had
What do you
Kool-Aid.
think?
I don't think I ever was a Kool-Aid kid. I don't think we
me
ever
neither.
got it.
We rarely had it.
I like had water and milk.
They didn't have Kool-Aid pouches. They had Kool-Aid powder that you would make on your own.
Yeah. No, and I
And
was
you'd
always
have to
I
make,
was
like, a
always
pitcher,
jealous of kids
you know?
that got to have them. I was always jealous
know.
of kids.
I know. They look
Like every once in a while there was a birthday party where they didn't want to buy soda, so they just made a bowl of that. That was a good
Oh
time.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
but
yeah.
but on to the food.
Let's
That
talk
was-
about food.
That looks like a trend that has been going around. Is that part of that ramen trend? Is that the same recipe?
I'm not sure if
Or
it's
is
the
it
exact
slightly
same
different?
recipe.
Is it the
I actually-
brown sugar?
I
Right?
feel, well, yeah. There's brown sugar in there.
I don't
soy
remember
sauce,
that in the
butter,
trend.
garlic. Red
could be
chili
wrong.
flakes. I can't remember, to be honest. But it just looked so good this morning to me that I was like, wow.
I feel like doing the egg that way makes it more like a chow mein, right?
No, well, my thinking, and just based on the way it looks, and because I just made carbonara, it reminds me a little bit more of that.
He just
like,
has to casually throw that out. No, continue, carbonara.
oh, carbonara. Well, I mean, I think it just is going to make the sauce a little thicker if it's not cooked. If it's cooked in a way that makes it eggy, then it would be a little, I guess, chow mein-y.
Yeah.
But if you just cook it in such a way that kind of makes
It's more
the
like a
sauce
sauce.
thicker, I think it'll just kind of coat everything.
Hmm. No,
But-
it looked really good.
Looks good.
A
Yeah.
lot of green onion for me. But that's
You
just
don't
because
like
my
fried
white
green
people
onion?
tell me. Like I literally just can't
Ah.
have green onion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You've got you have a problem.
Like every
with green
once in a
onion.
while I can have like a little bit just like for flavor, like a garnish or whatever, but that was just like that'll kill me. That'll ruin an afternoon.
Wow. When I go to Poke and they put that green onion, like they slab it on there, I'm like, yeah. give
I
me
just
two,
get
round
crunchy
two.
onions.
I get those too. I love to pack my bowl. My bowl gets packed when I go to Poke. Anyway, so is that bussin' or busted?
I think it's bussin'. I think for the most part that looked pretty fucking good. I would eat that. I want the little hearts. I want a juicy box and some Kool-Aid. Those were the same. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what about the two breakfast burritos? Do you
No,
need those
that's
too?
no.
Yeah, I think that's overkill for
I
me.
also feel like those are from McDonald's. Those are like the mini McDonald's
They
ones. Like
look
who has
like-
that tiny tortillas?
Right. Like he should just order them from Postmates from McDonald's.
Gross.
Okay. So
No,
we're
no,
thinking
no
about-
breakfast burritos, but bussin'.
Yeah, minus the breakfast burritos. Great job to that
Thank-
creator.
Thanks. Oh, to the
Chef.
creator. I was just like taking
The creator
credit for
and
the
chef.
creator. Daniel,
What?
Netflix has a new button.
What do you mean? A new button?
Jesus. Well, so now when you sign on to Netflix, I'm not sure if this is on the phone, but on a computer and on your TV, when you know like that main screen of just like all the names, all the profiles for your Netflix.
Yeah, yeah.
Right under your name, there's a new button that just says play something.
Oh, roll the dice button.
Just literally play something we own the property to. I can't look at my list. I don't want to look at what you've just added. Just play
Background noise.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that just old television? Isn't that just turning
Kinda.
on old cable? Like, what have we done? What have we done?
I feel like there's also, but it should be algorithmically based to you, though, right?
Sure.
Like it's gonna play something it thinks you might like.
I
It's not gonna
guess
play
so.
something-
I didn't think about the robots.
The robots, dude.
But you haven't
This is
seen this
why-
button.
No, I haven't. I have not seen this button.
How often do you go on Netflix?
Lately, I've been on HBO Max a lot.
Interesting. What's
So
over
I
there?
ha-
Friends? Do you watch on Friends?
Friends when I sleep, and I'm kind of going through Veep a little bit, and I'm also watching Succession.
So just all of that is HBO.
Yeah,
That's where he goes.
Succession is very good.
So
right now,
they
but yeah,
they don't have a
right.
button yet though. That's just like play something.
no, not that
Netflix
I've
ahead of
seen.
the curve.
Yeah, they're coming. I mean, they've been ahead of the curve the whole time.
That's kind of
Dude,
true.
weird, kind of interesting topics in the industry. I didn't post this in the document, but just kind of to touch on that real quick. Like, did you hear about what the talk about with MGM and Amazon and all that?
I haven't.
No.
No.
So apparently, Amazon has made an offer to buy MGM for $9 billion, which would then
Wow. Would they own the
Uh,
casino then?
no,
in
I think the
Vegas?
MGM property would be probably a different business.
That's what I'm worried about.
That would be
Jesus.
amazing, though. You're like, I can't stay there anymore. Or if I actually, dude, if they own the hotel, though, you get shit to your door
That's
right
what
away.
I was thinking about.
Oh
You
my
literally-
God.
But dude, it's already there. It's there before you are. They have everything. The casino.
Oh, I love this idea.
Oh
Jeff,
my
give us a
God.
call.
So then they would be MGM, or would it just
MGM.
would it just get sucked under Amazon and they're
MGM
like
would
Prime?
absorb MGM.
Wow.
Probably. I mean, MGM, the brand might still exist because
Why?
they
What's the
well,
last MGM great? Wizard of Oz.
I mean, just think about it this way.
Mhm.
Amazon bought Whole Foods, right?
Right.
They didn't change it to Amazon Foods. It's still Whole Foods. It's a
Okay.
separate business that Amazon owns.
Okay.
So I think it'll
Planet
be the
Amazon,
same.
everyone.
It's
It's
like
coming.
MGM
It's coming.
MGM is 007. That's a big
007.
property. That's a
Wow,
huge property,
yeah.
you know. So that's why it's worth so much, and many
Do we
others.
still need to watch 007? Have we had enough of the dude just being like, hey, I'm in a suit and I'm dangerous. I'm not going to get too dirty. It's kid friendly, but I'm going to kill some people. Do we need that movie? Still?
Do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to lie to you?
No, I want you to be honest.
I've never seen a 007 movie. Not one ever.
Fuck yes. Not even Casino Royale?
Not one.
That was so big in
ever.
high school. What the fuck?
We graduated in 007. Our winter formal was 007 themed.
Was it
I have-
really? We're fucking
Yeah.
dorks. Oh my God.
We didn't plan it.
That's true.
Remember, it was at an
Can you
auto
imagine
museum
if
for,
we
like, auto
planned a
showroom?
dance?
I feel
What
like
our
the-
theming would be? Just half musical theater, half star. Actually, let's
musical theater house Star Wars.
let's plan. Doesn't need to be high
Broadway?
school. It should
Hold
probably
on.
be like adults.
Adult prom, dude. That's a great
Adult
business.
prom.
Oh my god.
Can we sell this instead of emo night? Adult prom every month, once a month. Same venue.
Adult prom.
You
New
dress up
theme.
like prom in the stupid dresses and the dumb bow ties. Your shoes have to be off by 11.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Who are we pitching this to? This is a bad
I think
idea.
we just invented a business. In a pandemic when nobody could be near each other. Great business.
Hey man, Disneyland's open. We can do whatever we want.
But we might see a lot more 007 properties on our Amazon Prime membership.
There it is.
We're also getting a Netflix button. I'm excited
Which is the
about
one that I forget about the most. Like, I never remember Amazon Prime.
Same.
But, you know.
They don't have a lot I'm interested in watching, to be honest.
I liked The Boys. The Boys was really good. Both season 1 and 2. Enjoyed
Nice.
a lot.
Cool. What
I was about to say the Sasquatch thing, but that was Hulu.
That was Hulu. That was good.
Did you watch that?
Yes.
So much fun.
That was great. That was
so much
awesome.
fun. And I'm so happy that it wasn't just like, we think there's Oogie Boogies in the woods, the show.
Right.
I wouldn't have liked
Yes.
that.
No, it was much better than that. It really expanded nicely.
Yeah.
And no, I never gone. I used to watch, what was that show that was good a couple years ago? About the
Ozark.
about
Orange is the New
about
Black.
with Jeffrey Tambor and
Transparent.
thank you, Transparent. I liked that one.
I like season 1.
Season 1, yeah.
I don't really remember anything else.
It went downhill really quickly, but season 1 was beautiful. It was really nice. Amazon doesn't have a lot of good shows from
Right. But I think Netflix had to rely on this button because it's almost how I feel about it. Whenever I go onto that app these days, I'm so overwhelmed by what is a possibility. And none of it's really like the thing I want to watch. For the most part, it's like a thing, I could watch that. Like, it literally feels like cable television now.
Totally. Well,
I might try it, though, and see if you're right about the algorithm thing. That's pretty funny.
You might as well try it. But I think sometimes also, in today's day and age, it's different from cable television in that we are watching TV, but we also have this other device that we're doing things on. Like, I don't know about you, but like half the time when I'm watching TV, I am on my phone. I'm like scrolling Instagram, maybe TikTok.
I really only watch TV with Christy.
Yeah. That makes a ton of sense.
And weirdly enough, I'm not on my phone as much during that time, but you're right.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm watching something on YouTube on like the computer, or I am watching like something live or whatever, I am usually on my phone. But I've noticed that I really don't like watching stuff alone as much as I used to. And now it's really good to watch something with somebody and kind of put my phone away. And I actually like consume the content a lot better than I feel like when I was in high school, I hated watching shit with people. I was like, don't distract me. Don't do your commentary right now. Don't tell me I'm supposed to like this thing. Like, I remember people used to like show me episodes of things like, please like this thing with me. And there was like so much pressure with that. I wanted to like watch it on my own and actually figure out if I did. And now it's like the exact opposite, it feels.
Yeah, no, that actually makes a lot of sense. The watching something with another person or people,
it's so rewarding.
It's at
least now.
Yeah, right now, I mean, like, I've got my world. I mean, like, not my whole world, but a lot of my world exists on here.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna spend some time in there if I got a time to relax.
How weird is that?
That's it.
Like, that is your world. We're
cyborgs,
bitch.
I mean, but it is the reality, is it not?
Yeah.
You know your phone, like, you know what you do on your phone. You can get places.
I might know it better than the back of my hand.
Yeah, you probably do.
Who knows?
Yes. And you know what I don't like that's never in the back of my hand anymore, or in the front of my hand for that matter?
What?
Cards from Target.
What a segue, Daniel. What a segue. It is true. You know, we didn't even get to touch on it, but like, I saw you a few times during cards. Yeah. We just like randomly were at the same Targets a few times, picking up Pokemon. Maybe we're the reason. You know, they just like saw. They were like, "Why are these two older gentlemen?" Older gentlemen is what I call this. Just meeting up at a Target. They're embracing and buying cards together. What is this cult?
And why do I see them 4 times a day?
Hey, don't. That's not legally true.
We called our friends at the other Cerritos, and they've seen you several times.
I didn't make 2 transactions in the self-checkout. No, I did not.
Yeah, when I saw you at Target, we got bold. You were like, "We're taking 2," and I was like, "Oh snap a day!" And we did it.
I mean, there used to be a time you could take like a whole fucking sleeve, man.
I heard about those days, and I'm really sad I got into this so late. But
Yeah, you got into it really late, but now it's like you can't even get into it at all because Target has officially pulled Pokemon cards, baseball cards, hockey cards. Is it everything? Football, soccer, all of it?
Still have Magic.
They still
have Magic.
Because no one wants
Always
that.
have Magic.
No one wants it. Just not the same thing.
can
That's
buy
an
them
actual
online.
game. People want the game there, Daniel.
Right, I understand that.
I do not want the game.
But the other, it's just a matter of you can get them online now, and that's it from Target. I think they'll put them back, but
they'll
I don't know.
probably figure something out. But like, essentially, what happened is people were pulling guns on each other in the parking lots of Targets for cards. We don't know if it was for Pokemon. We don't know if it was for baseball. We don't know what set people off. But either way, unnecessary reaction. We like collecting, we like the chase, but Jesus Christ, a gun is so not necessary in a situation about cardboard. I don't know.
Well,
How do you feel, Daniel?
they know that these cardboard cards are worth some cash.
But it's not worth like someone's life.
I mean, people rob people all the time, so I don't know what's the deal.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
You make an interesting and yet sad argument.
It's just robbing.
It's just oh, look at this guy flashing Pikachus.
It's just robbing people.
Just flashing them. Look at how aggressive he is with the pressing
I'm really
of the oily
mad at
fingers.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm really mad at myself that I didn't wear my sunglasses at the beginning of the show like I thought about last night. I was going to do your bit so I can make some great content.
Yeah.
We can do it again. And we
Nice.
put them side by side.
You can put them on.
Call
I'll
back.
wait. I'll wait.
I don't have them here, man. They're not here. They're downstairs, man. They're not here. They're not. We got to move on. We
Get him
still
in the
got to
break.
move on.
Get him in the break.
Okay. All right.
We gotta move on. He's like, I didn't bring sunglasses, so now we can't talk about this whole topic. Move on. Well, if you want me to move on, we need Target to at least let us know what the plan is. Pokemon to let us know what the plan is. Because buying cards on Amazon is not really sustainable. There have been multiple pre-orders of mine that didn't actually happen, and I just got my money back because they oversold their pre-orders.
Really?
Yeah, that happens all the time.
I've never bought cards online. I've bought single cards.
Good
not packs.
luck, because packs can be resealed. They can just be oversold. They can run out of... I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's bad for the collectors. It's bad for the hobby side of it, because now a lot of kids are not going to get that like experience, which means everything that's coming out past Battle Styles is not nostalgia.
Yeah.
So there's no point.
Well, but I think the thing that makes this time different than like when we were collecting back in the 90s and early 2000s is that
The amount of
YouTube-
scalpers.
Well, and YouTube exists though.
Right.
So there's so much satisfaction from, maybe as a kid. 'cause these
performative.
kids, well, they're watching just card breaks.
Yeah.
So even if they don't have access to them and they can't find them, or maybe they only get a pack here and there, I think the kids who are still kind of obsessing over it or whatever, maybe very interested in it, will be watching those card breaks. They get millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views. So, it's
What
a
up, Lionheart? Shout out.
Shout out to everyone. I watched a 100-pack NBA break yesterday for someone who got 100,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Just while I was kind of napping, I just had it on in the background, and I was like, and you just kind of learn what are the good cards, what do you like, you just kind of have it on. I'm not like watching it.
Yeah, but there's something really great about having it so accessible for everyone that online presents it to be. How fun was it to run into me and be like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
you
that
were
was
like,
crazy.
are you actually here right now, or am I not awake yet? Like, you were so baffled by the situation that we happened to be at the
So
exact same moment with the
Yeah.
exact same idea and didn't tell each other.
Right. Yeah.
You're not going to get that in this digital space. Yes, that's like an old manny screaming from the rooftops, probably kind of mentality, but it's a very different way of looking at it.
Yeah. 100%.
The different
I mean,
experience.
I hope that that Target kind of figures it out a little bit and allows us to kind of
And safety to everybody. I
give
hope that there is a
much.
better understanding of safety going forward for these interactions.
Yeah.
Probably can't just keep them at the register. Probably has to be a behind the counter thing, like cigarettes.
Maybe. I mean, and maybe that's the right idea. Unfortunately,
That's what they were doing at Rite Aids and
or keep a
CVS's
security guard
and
over.
stuff.
Like when I go, lately,
Dude, just a fucking Machamp. Just fucking outside.
right there. That'll really sell it. That'll really sell
I
it.
think the security guard dress up like a Pokemon to make it less scary for kids. They're just going to buy the cards.
Amazing.
But if you fuck with him, he's got a gun.
Wow. I am so sad. I was going to sell all these cards on my show to all of our audience,
Uh-huh.
and you guys just bought them all. Everyone bought them all.
You were going to have an auction, and Alex and I were just like, we'll take the lot.
We're going to take them all.
I didn't take all of them. I left a lot.
Yeah, but Alex took most of the rest.
There you go. So
I
Alex
don't
is a
have
hoarder.
I don't have many hollows anymore.
Something to think about.
Something, and I don't have any packs.
But you know, it may be the better choice right now. Putting your money when it's high, when people want to buy, because maybe 10 months from now, Alex or somebody else doesn't want to buy these cards. The nostalgia's a little dipped off for them. We have seen a dip in crypto, a lot of dipping, a lot of dippage.
Dippage, man.
They've been taking the tortilla chips, putting in the queso, and going a little too far. Putting the fingers in the dip. Maybe a whole fingernail, and you're like, Jesus Christ, dude, this is a thing for everyone. Get your hands out of there.
Ew, please never talk about stocks or cryptos like this again. I'm disgusted.
It's dipping, Dan.
Yeah, dude, it's been a rough week. Fucking Elon ruined us.
Fucking Elon.
Ruined us. He's done more than he thought he could.
And he's probably just sitting at home.
It's so ironic. I'm so funny.
And you loved him 2 weeks ago, and now look at you.
I made a lot of money off Doge, and then I cashed out before SNL like a smart person
Like a
does.
smart person does, I guess. Did you see that millionaire guy
Yes. the
that
Doge,
put in
yeah.
like he just like charged and over and pulled money from everywhere and didn't fucking sell?
No, he thinks Doge is going to be the coin of the future. And
That
honestly,
dude's
I
a
think
fucking weirdo. There's no
think-
way that that's true.
Doge is going to rise again, though. To be honest,
Maybe, but I can't believe he didn't sell some of it and then put it back in. What?
he wait. If he sold some of it and put it back in, that would be the same.
I don't know. I don't understand.
That would
how
be the
anything
same as
works.
keeping it. I'd like
I
to
just
sell
feel
all
like-
my Doge, and then
Yes!
I'd like to buy Doge with that money. They're like, okay.
I thought
No, do it.
some of it. Like some of it.
The guy's just like, okay, it's done. Did you actually do it? Yep, I'm doing it right now.
No, you said you did it already, though. No, I'm still doing it. It's a process. Takes some time.
Selling each Doge
So crypto
individually.
crumbs falling to the bottom, but you think Doge will rise again. What about
think
the
they all
other
will.
coins? There's like so many fucking meme coins now. It's ridiculous. Like there's actually ones that are working. What are you doing now? What is everyone doing?
Oh, I can't speak for everyone. I don't know. There's a lot of different coins. I mean, the ones that I think that are getting a lot of focus right now are Bitcoin.
Isn't there a meme of the meme coin though? Isn't there a different dog coin now?
Maybe. I have no idea.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't know. But I think Ethereum and Bitcoin will rise again, and I think Doge will rise again. I think Elon probably made a good point in talking about, wanting to invest in cryptos that are more energy conscious
Yeah.
and rely less on the power grid and all that. But
Sounds like he got educated a little bit.
yeah, I think that's something that might play in the future. But I think Bitcoin and Ethereum already have the name recognition, and Ethereum has the NFT thing, and there's only a finite number. You know, it's like it's very. I don't know. I think it's going to be fine personally, but
It's gonna be fine. Daniel says it's gonna be fine. We're gonna hold the line,
we're going to hold this line,
and he's gonna
probably
put
find out
on
again.
sunglasses apparently all the time. Just
So I
to
got cards.
just to fucking. But you know what he's not gonna do?
What?
He's not gonna wear a fucking mask because Daniel, masks are coming off. Are they? Are they? Daniel, how do you feel about it? I believe the CDC. Wow, he's got one ready to go. Putting on the headphone. What does that say on it?
Cover California,
Cool. Really
Thank
cool.
you. Free from the government.
Free from the government.
I actually
I'm sure-
look great like this.
I'm sure
Wow.
a free from the government mask would not fit on my face. It'd break instantly.
It's fitting on my face with headphones.
You have a tiny head.
No, actually, I wear an extra large hat. I have a giant head.
Put our heads together.
It would hurt. It would fucking hurt. So,
But
we
masks,
talking about?
according to the
I felt
CDC, in outside and most inside, like it kept changing over the last
Heard,
week
I
and a
know.
half. Like every
very
little detail.
confusing.
It's very confusing, but also they're relying on everyone's sort of just general. We think everyone's been vaccinated.
Honor
we
system.
think, yeah. Just sort of like, I think so.
Right.
I think we did it.
Weird.
Yeah. What do you feel about this? Because originally back in February, leading up to the lockdown, they also said back in 2020. I mean, before everything locked down, before everything was really understood, they said we didn't need to wear masks. So now knowing that and their track record, their possible political influences, how do you feel about this new mandate?
You know, I mean, like, I think we've reached a point with this pandemic
Mm-hmm.
where we are having to make decisions for ourselves again. What you feel most comfortable doing,
Mhm.
you know, how you feel most comfortable living your life. And I think you can make choices, you know, in that regard. And I think on the same side of that coin, I think also businesses can choose to make choices for the safety of their customers and their employees.
Do you see how Daniel's answering this question? I want you all to pay attention. It's very important. This is how you be a politician. You acknowledge people's feelings, you acknowledge the hardships, and you don't ever mention the taking of a right or taking of a liberty. He is open and embracing. Holy shit. What a fucking pitch. What a pitch.
Wow, I didn't realize I was going to get such a positive result. But you know, this is just how I feel. I just feel
There's
like
your Yelp review.
I'm going to make choices for myself.
Sure.
And sometimes that might involve me avoiding certain situations.
Yeah.
And I'll deal with that consequence because I'm looking out for my safety and what I feel most comfortable doing. I also don't jump out of airplanes. It's a personal thing. It's safety. I don't want to do it. It scares me. It'll be.
I want to
like,
do it at least once in my life. Although I don't.
I don't, but I'll
But I
watch
do.
the video of you doing it.
Cool.
Definitely.
It'll
At
be the
least a
last thing I ever make.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'll watch it at your funeral.
It will be the funeral video.
It'll be hilarious.
Just
until
please
the
put it
end.
to some cool music. Something
Really-
fun. Something from
really
Guardians of the
funny.
Galaxy.
Really sad. I just feel like you're gonna be crying and screaming, like, you know, like those people that go on the rides and then they pass
I don't think.
out.
I
It's
think
like,
if I jumped out of a plane and something went wrong, I don't think I'd know till the end.
oh, you won't know anything's wrong. You'll just be scared.
I think
to
I'll.
death.
I don't think I would be. I think I would just be flying free,
Or you
just like
be rocking on.
just let, and
Just
then just a
sending to
tree,
your death.
and then a tree. I'm so like at peace that I forget to open my parachute.
For some reason, they've let you jump alone in this fantasy. There's no guide with you.
That's a possibility. You do flight
like-
school.
He'll know when to pull the string.
He knows. I didn't. I'm now a shish kebab. But
Did he pull out his parachute? His parachute worked fine. Have you found the body yet? It's 30 feet beneath the ground. We're working.
I'm like a cartoon character when I hit the ground.
There's a will-shaped hole just in the ground.
Someone better make a mold of that and make a statue of how far I fell into the earth.
You just pop out in China, dude. Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh, I can't. Oh my god.
Daniel really likes the idea of me and the earth. I think that's what I've learned today.
I don't know why that's making me laugh so much.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh my god, that hurt.
So if you want to wear a mask, you can still. And if you don't, I guess that's your political right. Your God-given something. I'm crying.
I know. Oh my god. All right, I have to pull myself together.
Yeah, we have a few more things still to talk about.
Okay. So, yeah, what are you feeling about that? Are you going to wear your mask?
For the most part, yeah. Like in most crowded situations, especially if I'm going inside of a business, because most places, the kitchen, the staff, they're still wearing masks. For the most part, in places like Disneyland or somewhere that's like a big enclosure, everyone is still mostly encouraged to wear that for the most part. Like if you're eating or drinking something, obviously it's fine.
Right.
There's exceptions in places, and if you're outside, for the most part, I feel safe. Personally, I don't know. I'm not really. What's really funny is I'm really not thinking about it as much. It's not in the forefront anymore.
Totally. No, I'm the same way. And I think, the thing that I pulled from what the CDC has said recently is in regards to being outdoors and just being like, if you're vaccinated and you're outdoors, you are fine.
Yeah.
And I think, obviously, there's still 5%.
I think like when I came back from the mountains and didn't wear a mask for so long and was outside, I wasn't really around people most of the time. Yeah. And when I came back, it's like I didn't philosophically need to worry about it as much. Like I walked down to my car without a mask on. I used to like just the weird staircase would have a mask on to my car. I don't do that anymore. Yeah. I'm pulling back. But if I'm going inside of like the laundromat for 2 hours,
for sure,
I'm probably wearing a fucking mask. I probably have hand sanitizer in my pocket. I'm probably still a little. I was like that before though. Honestly, if I had, I feel like masks were so dumb before the pandemic. Like just in terms of like what people thought you were doing. Yeah, you didn't really see the benefit as much yet firsthand. So maybe I would have been wearing it a lot longer. The fact that I've been sick so less, the fact that most people have been so like not very sick this whole year, like what was the flu count down like 80% or some shit like that? Yeah, we should probably keep this up. And we look cool. We look fucking cool.
We saw it.
I saw a meme too for like girls that are like in the workforce. Like it's been a whole year of having guys not say like smile for me. Or women saying that to them, like you could have a smile on your face. I don't know why that's so aggressively targeted at women. I've almost never been told to smile in my life, but that is something I've heard frequently from a lot of my female friends that like for some reason if they don't look like they're having a great time. I just took off the microphone thing.
Really smooth. That was
and
very
just
smooth.
Like, whoo!
That was like when a drummer breaks a stick.
That puts it right back.
Yeah, dude.
Bow, bow.
That was, you're right back into it.
But now we've addressed it too much and we fucked up.
Well, yes, you should have just gone with it. What were we just chatting about? Oh, yeah, smiling. I went to school for musical theater, so I was told to smile all the time, but I do understand
on stage
that women feel that in life, and that's obviously not a good thing. So that's a positive to wearing the mask. I have this great thing where when I see someone with a mask on, that because I'm obviously single, right, William?
Yeah.
And so
Yep.
when I see someone with a mask on that I might find to be appealing to me, in kind of like a natural way, right? But there's this whole big question that I have to ask.
Yeah.
What's under the mask? And that did rhyme, but that was not my intention.
Well, isn't that kind of fun? Isn't there a whole
I mean,
culture that's based on that a
there's
little bit?
It's a gamble, dude, my man. It's a gamble, okay?
Yeah, but if you fall in love with the voice and the person, who cares what's under the
What is
mask?
this, a Netflix show?
I don't know. I'm writing the
Brad,
third
this
act
is
here,
my
and you're right in the beginning when you're still hitting the alarm and you don't know what you're doing and you're drunk every night. I'm in the third act, bitch. Come over here. It's happy here. Everyone works out.
I don't want to be in the third act. I want to be in
Okay.
the first act.
Okay.
You know, I'm good.
For another
I'm-
10
I'm-
years?
Another 10 years? I don't know. I'm only 31, man. I got time, bitch.
The way
Look at
you said
Sherman.
that.
He's only 2.
Speaking of time,
Mm-hmm.
some friends, after a long time, have
After a
decided to
long time.
reunite.
Once
Do you know
again,
which friends those are, Daniel?
Ross,
Rachel,
Phoebe, Chandler,
Monica.
Monica, Joey.
All right. I said a few
got
of
'em
them,
all.
but I thought we were doing it back and forth. We were
We
not.
did it back and forth.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't say the ones you said. I only said the other ones.
Okay.
Hi, yay. Well, did you see the trailer?
I saw a little. I don't think I finished it, but I watched a lot of it because, like, halfway through. Oh, I was watching on my phone. I was like, I want to watch this later on a big screen,
I see.
and I just haven't done it yet. I want to.
Got it.
I want to actually watch it, like, on my TV or just on here. But I remember feeling in the moment, being like, "Is this not like an episode, though? Is this just like them talking about what
No.
it was like to make friends?"
It's not an episode for sure.
So what's the fucking point? I almost feel
More
like
like
you
a
remember you
reunion.
telling me about this already.
Yeah, I did. I mean, we knew this was not going to be episodes.
But when you see
Um,
the first shot, you want it to be so
Oh, you
bad.
totally want it to be. I mean, we've wanted it to be. They've reported it so many times over the
How
years.
have they waited too long? That's what I was kind of wondering when watching this. Like, obviously, someone like you're going to enjoy this. The like main fan base of the 90s probably are going to watch this. Is anyone new going to watch it? It's got such a weird reputation over the last few years on the internet, which kind of came out of left field because you look back at like maybe 6 years ago, it was the most watched thing on Netflix. That's not saying a lot. You know, The Ranch at one point was the most watched thing on Netflix, and I don't know what most of this country is watching. So a lot of people seem to have liked it at some point, but more recently in like the Gen Z and meme communities, Friends is just kind of like the butt of the joke of like this show was never funny. So it's really interesting. Now's the year that they make that reunion, when it's gotten to a place that it is. When it's not on Netflix anymore, it's not as accessible. Wouldn't this have been like a killer move 4 years ago?
No, and here's why.
Okay, I love it.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here.
Producer.
So kind of to your point, I just think in regards to the way the world works in terms of social media, in terms of the culture, that you're kind of referring to, the meme culture and all that. I think negativity is always going to be louder than positivity. So you're always going to hear.
It's just
what you're
interesting because like all the old shows when we were kids, like Leave It to Beaver, that's really old. I don't know why I pulled that one out. Like All in the Family, fucking, like the 70s shows.
Like
The
Hamlet.
60s, yeah, right. Like the Little Rascals. No, but like all of those shows that our parents watched, Bewitched, fucking all of that shit we looked at and were told was incredible television. These are the classics, romanticized, incredible works of art that we were like, I don't connect to it as much, but it's good, But their take is like not funny, not good. There's no respect. There's no romanticizing that time. They're saying like it's not representative of anything, which is like you weren't even there. That's kind of a weird take.
That's weird. I mean, that's odd to me. I still think Friends, as far as like existing IP goes for a show and an IP in general, one of the biggest in the industry.
Oh yeah,
not
the
the-
merchandising for that.
biggest.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
It's so recognizable. Anything Central Perk.
So, I mean, I think that goes to show you that I think Friends is still just, I mean, even if there is this culture of people who might find it not funny or not representative.
It's like it's a bit, you know,
Mhm.
less so than it is a reality. It's like how everyone hates Nickelback, but they don't necessarily actually have an opinion on
Yeah,
Nickelback.
they're
They've
doing
just
that
been
with
like,
Friends.
kind of, yeah, but not like people younger than us. It's something that's just in meme and TikTok culture.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just,
It's
I think,
weird.
you know, we're only 31 years old.
I
Right?
looked at Little House. Do you know how boring
You're
Little
30.
House on the Prairie is? You know how
Friends
boring
is
that
not-
fucking. I'm just saying.
I mean,
I looked at that shit.
comparatively-
I looked at that shit as a kid and I was like, they like did. This is amazing.
I think you should only compare Friends to a few shows.
Like Cheers,
Cheers, yeah.
Frasier.
Cheers. Frasier is actually kind of around the same time as Friends.
Okay, well,
Um,
I didn't know that was.
So
a
I mean, in terms of like what Friends is for the time it was in.
yeah.
I think I only want to look at shows from before.
Okay.
You know, so when you really are doing that, you come up with a few things. You come up with I Love Lucy, All in the Family.
It is very I Love Lucy for the
Cheers.
90s.
You know,
Yeah.
those are really the three iconic shows that I can say are like, you know, I Love Lucy 50s to 60s, 70s would be All in the Family, 80s would be Cheers, 90s is actually Seinfeld and Friends. They have two of that decade.
So how long
they're
is this
very
reunion?
Probably
Is
gonna
it
be an
just
hour.
one episode? Or do you
Just
think it's
one-
going to be a couple talking points? Wow. Okay.
I think it's one night, maybe 2 hours max. I know they're doing like some table readings of old episodes. They're gonna visit the set. They're gonna tell stories.
Did you notice that Chandler wasn't talking a lot in the trailer? They didn't
No, I
have like
didn't.
a lot of one-liners for him.
Oh, weird.
Just Mr. Perry was kind of quiet.
Yeah.
He didn't look.
Huh. That's. I didn't.
We saw him. When did we see him in that
Mm.
SAG thing?
Probably 20.
Because that was for
14,
Odd Couple. Wow, that's a while ago. 2014,
14, 15, somewhere in there.
15. Okay, probably 15.
Probably 15. Yeah.
He looks so different. They all.
Today.
I feel like all the guys look so different, and the women aged amazingly. Obviously,
Beautifully, yeah.
there are some vampire things going on. But
Well,
Ross,
Courtney had a rough few years, I think, but she's actually
she's looking great.
it's
Looking great.
mellowed out. Looking great now.
Mellowed out.
I don't know. All that work kind of just softened. Takes a couple years.
It's all the gravity. It rounded off.
But no, Ross. I think the men look good too. They look different. They definitely look like they've all gained. some
LeBlanc
weight.
looks the best. He looks so
LeBlanc
fuck. Dude, I still. We've talked about this. I don't think on this show, but we've talked about it so many times. Patent right now, copyright. You can't steal it. We want him to be in a mafia show so badly. I just want him to be a boss of a mafia. It's probably not even a mafia that exists. Like, let's write the new mafia, the internet mafia, and he's the god. I just think he'd
Yeah,
be
he
so
would-
good at that role.
Would be an awesome mob boss. He has such power.
Dude, just like killing somebody and making us laugh at the same time. I want that show. I want comedy Breaking Bad. I want just a little. I guess that's Better Call Saul. I want it with
Very
LeBlanc, though.
Barry too. Barry's kind of like.
That's
serious.
very true. God, Barry's so fucking good. That first season's so good.
Oh my god, it's so good. Anyway,
What were we talking about? Friends.
so I think the reunion is coming at the right time
Yeah.
because HBO is using it to promote the fact that they own Friends. This is going to be a major event for them.
Yeah.
You know, like a couple of the DC events they've had, but for a different type of person, for a me type of person, as opposed to
This
a
is
you
your
type of person.
Avengers assembling. Oh
Yes.
my god.
This is the best thing that has happened.
This is
since
your
2000.
Captain America and Iron Man and Hulk all coming together saying we were not on a break.
Yes, they're back. They're back. I'm so excited about it, to be honest.
I'm going to watch it, but I don't think I'm as excited as I probably would have been like 10 years ago.
Sure.
I think the show is not something that I watch as often anymore. I really only watch a few of the seasons now, if I watch. But it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of sitcoms anymore, but I still have a lot of fond memories with those shows or with those seasons. Yeah, it was a good run for a time. So I think it will be enjoyable to see all of these just like insanely popular actors coming together after all this time.
Yeah,
it will be really interesting to see their perspective looking back now.
Right. Yeah, totally.
I think the whole time that we've heard all those different releases of like, they're getting together, they're doing a reunion. Every time it was like probably too early for them to have an emotional response and understanding of what they had been through. They had to really go away from it for a while. Some of them even tried to recapture it. You know, there were a few missed tries, different types of shows that wanted to be in that same vein, and they had to realize that time was over. And they had to move on and do something different that worked for them still. And they've all had insane careers since then.
Yeah, I mean, everyone. I mean, they've all had ups and downs, I would say, but
but for the most part,
all had very, very good, good careers. And yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting whenever I hear Matthew Perry talk about it these days. Like, he is very much regretful that they ended the show.
Sure.
He was very much like, you know, like, that was the best job we ever had. I don't know why we ended that. You know. But I haven't heard anyone else speak that way about it.
Sure. He was probably having the most fun.
Yeah, well, and he definitely, I think probably, and I'm speaking out of turn here, but I think the TV life might suit his schedule really well. He likes the consistency of it because he's the one who's done probably 5 or 6 shows trying to kind of get back in that same schedule.
Yeah.
They get a season or 2 seasons. Sometimes I think Odd Couple got 3 or 4, but
and that episode we watched was really good, and we saw them talk about it, and they gave a great pitch. But I never followed through with that show. It didn't have the same spark as Friends did for some reason.
Yeah.
And him in that for me, him and Joey are the show. I don't give a fuck about Ross anymore. I think like that's sort of like the pull in, the hook at the beginning for some people, and for those that like the like down on your luck kind of dude. But I feel like Chandler is the real version of that idea. And he's such a good character. I love that dude.
Yes.
This fake human.
Well, Chandler's the dreamer of the show, really. He's down on his luck. He's kind of he beats up on himself. He doesn't really, he knows that he's not happy in his life, but he doesn't really know what he wants to do, but he knows he wants it to be better. Mm-hmm. He's that character. And in the meantime, he's very sarcastic and witty and funny. And he does that really does provide, a character that we want to root for. But
I just feel like the comedy he brought in the show was so ahead of its time compared to everyone else on the show. Like, everyone's fucking funny. Everyone's so funny. But they had to, like, rise to what he was doing. He was like, he had something going on that they didn't know was possible to do on TV yet, I think. Seinfeld had a different thing that was also, like, tongue-in-cheek and also was exploring that. But he had this, like, explosive, like, improv kind of feel to him that just defines the comedy of the early 2000s to me.
Interesting. That's so interesting.
Everything he's doing on that show feels like very new for the time. I don't know if that's true. I could be totally fucking wrong, but it feels like just he's fucking swinging every time.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he was very, like when you hear his audition stories about that show, he was contractually on another show. Mm-hmm. And so he wasn't able to get an audition for it, but all his friends were. Yeah. And so he was coaching them on the same audition over and over.
Yeah.
I said friends, yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize.
That's almost the same story as fucking Harrison Ford in Star Wars, though. Like he was in the room reading with other people auditioning, and they got so fucking used to hearing Harrison Ford say these lines that they were like, "Could you just say this with Mark Hamill really quick? I want to see how you guys play off each other." And he got the fucking role. It's the same fucking story. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So he ended up eventually getting an audition and was able to kind of get out of the contract for the other show.
So we just need to be friends with people that are already contracted to shows, help them audition. Famous. You're welcome,
this
Daniel.
was in the early 90s. There was a lot less people on the planet.
On the planet, in LA, everywhere. But we're excited. It should be a good time. When is that coming out again?
I think May 27th.
May 27th. So, oh wow. So we will
Talk about
probably
it next Friday.
There it is. We will give a review, thoughts, all the
The
things.
Friends episode.
And I guess Sloth will cry because we have fans in the chat that also are excited for the Friends
Yay.
reunion. And
go.
really quickly, before we take our break, I just wanted to play this fun little clip. It's called Biden's Got a New Car.
Quick question on Israel before you drive
No,
away,
you
since
can't.
it's so important.
Not unless you get in front of the car as I step on it. I'm only teasing. Okay, here we go. You ready?
See it, sir.
You ready?
Why is it polka
That's
dot?
just the covering.
Oh, look at him go. Look at him go.
Do you see the other wheel in the car? There's another wheel in the car. He's not driving.
Really?
And I think he also just threatened that reporter.
He did. I'm only teasing. I'm only.
Can I ask about the war that's going on and we're funding a little bit? No, I'll run you over with my brand new Ford.
American Ford. This is America last time I checked.
Did you see that car that they released? It's supposed to be like
did,
more.
yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Why haven't we just always been doing this? Like the fact that like government is forcing these companies to go electric. We should have done this a long time ago. Look how badass that
Yeah.
car looks.
Right? It's like, it was so easy, guys. Just do it.
I'm sure it wasn't so easy, but
So easy. You go to work 9 to 5, you clock out.
When you have that
eventually a
much
car
money.
pops out. Like, just eventually a car is going to pop out.
don't you love the silence after he's like, "I'm only teasing.
Yeah, it's
I'm-
very awkward.
I'm only teasing. I won't hit you with this car." And then he just zooms away and everyone cheers like nothing happened. We'll just cut that out.
American-made
Not the Washington
vehicle.
Post.
Electric.
Not that fucking MVP. Thank God.
This car can save the world and kill you at the same time. So don't step in front of it, am I right?
You won't hear me coming. Should we take a break?
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Lávate las manos. Es muy importante que te laves las manos. Wash your damn hands.
And we're back. Daniel, you look a little different than the last time we saw you, just a few seconds ago.
Well, I'm just out here making deals,
Oh, okay.
making lots of money.
You made some money in the past 2 minutes?
Yeah, sold all of these.
What's the voice? What's the... What are you doing? For the audio listeners, what is that?
Forgot we have audio listeners.
Yeah, right? Like, damn, who is this man? He's wearing sunglasses, holding up Pokemon cards. He's talking all like Batman-like. What's going on?
I'm Card Dan.
Card Dan.
Card Shark Dan. Sometimes they just call me Card Dan though. And
Is this
Card Shark.
payback for when I wore sunglasses? Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I've just been making a lot of deals. I got Charizards on Charizards, you know what I'm saying?
He's trading up.
Literally, look, a Charizard on top of a Charizard.
I've given you way too much power. I should have never told you Pokemon was cool again. You would have never known. And you want to know why? Because every week we got to teach Daniel a little bit about the internet.
It's Dan Learns the Internet.
Are you done? Are you done with the sunglasses
Well,
bit?
remember, just real quick, you
Yeah?
told me that Pokemon cards were cool, but they actually weren't. Until I joined.
I fucking hate this. I hate this so much.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
You good?
I don't know. Let's give it a whirl.
How long have you been thinking about these
I
shows?
literally just came up with this. This is right on the dot improv. This is straight up comedy. Ah.
Oh, y'all were here for it. You were here.
Hey, Will, if you move too far to the left,
Uh-huh.
I won't be able to Pikachu. Yeah.
That one was a stretch.
Let's teach me the internet.
I can't. I don't know how anymore. I feel all weird inside.
I think we can move on.
Okay, I liked it. I liked it a lot. We love you, Dan. We're fans. And that's why we like teaching you the internet, because
Thank you.
we want to make sure you always. So the thing is, we've talked about this before. We just have, and it's getting more and more insane. Aliens, Daniel. UFOs. Unexplainable things. Now the plot is thickening. Have you heard
It
any
is.
about this week? Really?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think
I've
I
been
have.
like annoyed with how many people are fucking talking. I'm just like, okay, we get it. Everyone's making the same joke. Obama lets us know a little bit about what he knew when he was in office. And now these people that were like releasing the videos a couple years ago, a couple months ago, we had like a big story come out in September, October, somewhere in there over the summer, like with the Navy.
Yeah.
Now they're saying they see these fucking things every day. Every day. They have videos of these fucking things every day, and they don't know what they are. Every day. We have a clip from Obama that I'd like to
today?
play. We have a clip from Obama,
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, let's
Our
listen to the
older president.
older, younger president.
Where do I get my Dan collector card? We need to make Dan collector cards.
I'm thinking about it, to be honest.
Of
Here we
course
go.
he fucking is.
Came into office, I asked, right? I was like, all right, is there the lab somewhere where we're keeping the alien specimens in spaceship? They did a little bit of research, and the answer was no.
But that doesn't mean we're alone in the universe.
There's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are.
Every day.
Every fucking day.
I never see one.
No?
People see them every day, and I never see one.
It kind of feels like everyone's like coming out of the woodwork, like, oh no, I saw one with my dad once on a lake, or I saw one on the way to Vegas. Like everyone's got a fucking story, and there's
Baker
so many
Mayfield just
videos coming
tweeted
out.
that he saw one.
Who?
Baker Mayfield, Browns quarterback.
There you go, a football man.
A football man just said on Twitter, and everyone was like, "You're crazy."
Well, actually, later on in this video, Shaq tells Jimmy Kimmel that he saw one for the first. He's like, "Yeah, I saw it." Jimmy Kimmel's just laughing.
Probably hit him in the head on accident. Skimmed him. He needs to put a red light on that
Because
thing.
he's so tall. I get it.
Give him a red light.
And they're releasing some documents about it fairly soon.
Yeah.
So we're going to know a lot
not
more
redacted.
firsthand. I'm sure a lot of it will be redacted. I'm sure a lot of it will have some whiteout, some government whiteout.
I want the full docs.
Why are you from New York now? Why are you vouching again?
I want the full docs. All the words.
Didn't he just say he's not sure if people are going to need a booster shot or not?
Maybe.
He's just guessing, man. He's just throwing stones at a lake.
They're still guessing about cancer, and they've known about that for like 200 years.
We should start a GoFundMe. Save the world.
What?
I don't know.
Save the World GoFundMe?
Because no one cares about UFOs. It's crazy how just like all of the, like you didn't even hear about it. This is fucking groundbreaking. Like every day. Every day.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
We're
like
just
maybe
over
it's-
here in our problems.
But maybe
thinking
it's just
about
nothing. Maybe it's just
relationships.
like Russia or China.
Isn't that more devastating? That we don't know what the fuck they're doing?
I mean, not if you're Russian or Chinese.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah. So for you, but like
It's
for the
devastating.
human race,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that bad
All right.
because it's just humans.
How can we
If it's
start a
involved
podcast over
here,
there
Where?
in Russia?
In Russia? Literally, you just got us added to a list. You son of a bitch.
I just think that
Like, I
we might
so
have
many
a
things I have to
future.
delete now.
We might have a future starting a podcast in Russia, starting our coin in Russia.
Coin?
Yes, that we're gonna collab with Fred Durst, who also lives in Russia.
I'm worried for you because I don't think you have enough body hair for Russia.
I'm worried for you.
I think I can survive Russia. Like I am Russian.
It's just
somewhere.
cold, right?
Yeah, you don't have the hair for that on your body, man.
Oh,
You need chest hair and like butt hair.
I don't have that. You would think with all of this that there's a lot. It stops at the neck, dude. There's just nothing going on.
Alopecia from here down. Oh my god, that's so funny. Just straight on chemicals. Well, yeah, let's go to Russia. We'll explore. We can see
Well,
about
I
some
mean,
podcast
what if an
options.
alien abducts us and puts us back in Russia
Where?
because they thought that's where we came from? Then it's organic.
Then we're there organically. We're almost like
But in this scenario, Russia had the ships. There were no UFOs. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm just scared.
you always just yes and.
I am.
Kidding. Let's go to break. I'm just
We did one. Jesus Christ.
let's go to another one.
All right. Really quick.
What? What do you have?
And we're back from that second break that Daniel forced upon me.
Lávate los manos.
A lot of people are saying that there are aliens amongst us. And there have been for a while. In
Lizard
governments.
people theory?
No, different.
Different than the lizard
Different
people?
than the lizards, I
thought
guess.
Those were aliens.
Dude, I am just a listener. I'm not a follower.
So who do you think is one of these aliens? then?
I don't think that there's any speculation quite yet, but
Okay.
there are
So official.
assumptions that there
And
are
who
a
are
few.
these assumptions?
No
Like,
one in
who are they?
no one in particular. It's just like people speculating, and it's always like fucking somebody that's like, I worked for Boeing for 72 years and I invented gravity. And
You realize when we do start hearing names, it will still be speculation.
yeah,
And not real.
not real.
There are not aliens walking
That's the
among us.
thing, man. Like, I don't really think I believe in aliens. I don't think I do.
How do you not?
I don't think I do. I think I more believe the theory that you have that it's Russia.
Well,
Like, if I think about everything
I
from a
don't know
logical
if I-
perspective, I'm like, yeah, it's probably just like a human that's got like a better
don't-
thing.
I
But
don't
then
know
there's
if I
also
believe
no,
this
keep
stuff
going.
is aliens, but I believe aliens exist 100 and billion percent.
I just can't say 100% that I do or don't. I just can't.
Oh, you just don't. You're seer to believer kind of
But
guy.
then there's also like old hieroglyphics on buildings that have airplanes and rocket ships from thousands of years ago. There's like those, I forget what it is. It's somewhere in South America, those little golden fucking like animal trinket things, but they look like airplanes. And if you throw them, they fly. They fly, Daniel, if you throw them. What did they
How long
know?
do they fly? Anything flies when you throw it.
I don't
Do they
know.
fly for like a long time or something? Like a paper airplane or something? I'm so confused. And who finds something ancient and is like, I'm gonna throw this. Hold up. Hold up, I gotta try something real quick. No, that's worth like $500 million. It's about 10,000 years old. No, I just need it for a
Let's
second.
just throw it real fast.
We're in the middle of the forest. Just a
Oh my god, I'm
second.
crying. I'm fucking crying.
Oh man, this is a good episode today.
I'm just gonna throw
Solid.
this ancient relic across the yard.
See what happens.
Thanks, Elon Musk. Well, I think that was an episode, Dan.
I think we did it, man. We really,
Where can the
really-
people find you?
They should find me on YouTube, and that's where I am. I'm Daniel Wargo,
They should find me on YouTube, and that's where I am.
and that's where I am. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Will J. Gabriel, or if you want to watch this show live every Friday morning, you can follow my Twitch at SilentWill_. And the podcast comes out every Saturday morning, the day after the live. But if you want to watch it live, come say hi.
Come say hi.
We do a little talking in the talk down after every show.
At the end of every show, we're going to talk down to you. And if you like this show, please give us a 5-star rating or review.
I did.
In
I liked
your
it.
favorite podcast app. Follow us on YouTube. Just be a good person this weekend.
Just
and
try.
we'll see you next week on the Friday episode in the morning live comment section. And we'll see all y'all in the talk down right after I finish talking.
We'll let you know how the Friends reunion was or wasn't. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
We were on a break. Do you remember when they peed on the jellyfish?